Students, chapter number 24, crowd punches fix passport out buys revolvers. Here in this chapter you will read how a big crowd gives hits to fix as passport out buys revolvers. As soon as they landed on the American soil, Mr. Fogg inquired about the earliest train to New York. When they had landed, Miss get down on the land of America. Mr. Fogg asked that when the earliest train is going for New York. It was to depart at 6 o'clock in the evening. He was told that that train will go in the evening time at 6 o'clock. Since they had a whole day to spend, he ordered for a carriage. As they were having, who were they? They were Mr. Fogg, Oda, and Passport Out. They were having full day to enjoy, so they have ordered for a carriage. Carriage means some gadi which will take them to move around in the city. Then they set out to have a view of the city. Then they started for to enjoy in the city. It was a great commercial city. The city in which they were going to move, that was commercial city. Commercial city means a city where you can find many hotels, restaurants, shops and theaters. Suddenly Passport Out asked his master, "Shouldn't we carry revolvers?" Then all of a sudden Passport Out questioned his master, "Can't they purchase some revolvers? There are some wild parts that Indians may attack us." He told that here are some wild parts where they can face red Indian people who can attack them. Mr. Fogg followed him to do as he chose. As Mr. Fogg given him permission, so he started doing that same. As he was going to the consul's office, he came face to face with Fix. When Mr. Fogg was going to consul's office, he met Mr. Fix. The detective showed great surprise. The detective, who was detective? Mr. Fix. He showed great surprise. When he saw him, "What? We have traveled together but have never met." He said that they were traveling in the same carriage, but they haven't met. "I am going to England," Fogg replied coolly. "You may travel with us." He told that he is going to England. Fogg told him, and he told him that he can travel with them. He also requested him to join them for a sightseeing. Yes, he also requested, Mr. Fogg requested Mr. Fix that he can go with them for, as they are going to have a round in the city. There were many people. Some shouted, "Vote for Camerfield," while others chanted, "Vote for Mandy Boy." Some people were shouting there. Some were saying, "Vote for Camerfield," and some were saying that, "Vote for Mandy Boy." Fix advised them to move out from there. There might be violence. Fix told them that now hurriedly they should go from there because there can be any type of violence. Fighting can be there. They climbed a flight of steps and reached a terrace. Quickly they went up on the steps and reached at the roof of some place. There was a large committee room on the other side of the street. Soon there was a huge commotion. Cries were heard. As soon as they had reached at the top of the room, they listened. Some people were crying loudly. Clenched fists rose and fell together. The newcomers had no idea what the election was about. Blows were exchanged liberally. People hurled boots, bottles, and sticks. And yes, these newcomers who were Mr. Fogg and Fix and others, all they were not knowing what happened there. The people started fighting and they were hurling boots, bottles, and sticks also. Oda was astonished to witness such a scene. Oda was very surprised to see all this. Fix decided to leave before they get involved in the scuffle. Fix decided that they should run away from there. Otherwise, they will also be involved in this fight. They tried to protect the lady. They were trying to protect the lady. Who was the lady? The lady was Oda. Suddenly there was a shout. "Hip hip hooray for Mandy Boy." The supporters of Camerfield also came forward. All the people were enjoying so loud, speaking so loudly and fighting, and the supporters of Camerfield also came there. It was too late for the visitors to escape. Now it was very difficult to escape from that fighting from there.